From 1991 to 2023, Sonic is no stranger to change. If any franchise mascot has been redesigned the most, I'd assume Sonic would be up there. There are so many different versions of this character that it's almost kind of surprising. Some were great, and some were, man, what is that thing? So let's get into it. Of course, we gotta start with this one. The one and only classic Sonic. This guy's got the good old sphere body, he's stubby, he's small, and as much as we don't want to see him in any new Sonic game, he's undeniably classic. Yo, this guy fucking stinks! Anyway, the thing I love about classic Sonic the most is that he's very round. When I played the classic games, seeing him jump into a ball looked very natural. It's amazing how even with this simple version of Sonic, it still boasts this confidence that Sonic is known for. Oh my gosh, yo, it's Sonic. What's up, dude? Oh. You stay out of there. Yeah, so I think I'll put him in A tier.
Uh-oh, that's the monster I saw the other day.
Alright. Next up we got me. Oh, it's you.
That's right, Herm. It's me, Sonic the Hedgehog, Herm.
Oh, right.
I'm not done talking. I'm the fastest dang balloon you ever seen, Herm. I'm from Sonic Underground. I take my little dilly guitar and I play, Herm. Pretty epic, I know.
So he goes into C tier. Jokes aside, I was never really a huge fan of Sonic Underground or any of the SatAM shows he was from. I know there are people that like this design or feel nostalgic, but I'm not one of them. I can't get past his spikes. They're like a mohawk. I didn't really understand that. Like, if you just take away his spikes, he's bald. But this one, I can visually see that he can be bald without his spikes because his spikes are just one line. Why did they give him a spike mohawk? In terms of Sonic Underground specifically, the guitar, necklace, and band does not do it for me. I know that Sonic's concept, like, he did have a band. Still not into it. I don't know. I don't get it. Yeah, C tier.
Oh yeah! This could be fun!
And finally, we've reached the third dimensional Sonic. Polygons and all, this guy is here. Sonic from the Adventure era. Now, specifically the one from Adventure 1. This one is not the same as Sonic from Adventure 2, because if we look at him more closely, he's stubby. He's very obviously an evolution from classic Sonic, as he still has a ball-shaped body. What's more though is that he looks much closer to the ground, like he's constantly amping up to jump up again. He's very much more like plump, I'd say, looking at him. But if anything, I find this to be a really charming type of Sonic. He's much more comical. He looks like he's about to squash and stretch. I mean, look at the faces he does. Look at the faces he does. 1 second he's fine, the next second he's going blah! He's also a darker, cooler blue than usual. More like closer to a navy blue, I'd say. This is also the start of when Sonic's proportions start getting bigger in some areas. For example, this one, right off the gate, his shoes are a little bit bigger this time around. His hands a little bit bigger this time around. And his head as well. Some foreshadowing for what's gonna come next. Now, there was art accompanying this design, but to be honest, I never really correlated the 2D art to the 3D models. As a kid, I was always kind of like, these are two different Sonics. I get what they were going for. They're looking for a more bendy, cool, 90s looking guy, but it didn't really translate that well. But nevertheless, they still look good. Most people give the Sonic some criticism for how his expressions are, and I totally get it. They're not pretty. But honestly, I would still take these expressions over modern Sonic, because modern day Sonic is just not expressive at all. Or at least not until the latest game anyway, which we'll get more into later. But for now, this Sonic is a solid A tier. Whoa, oh my gosh, is that Sonic the Hedgehog from Sonic Adventure 1? It's good to see you, man.
I'll finish it this time.
Ow! I gotta go.
Come on, you big drip. Where you going?
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Really appreciate all of you for watching these videos. You know, they're still pretty rough around the edges. I'm just kind of trying to find my groove on them. And, you know, mostly finding topics that are worth talking about. Anyway, though, if you guys could give that like button a big ol' smooch and that sub button a big ol' smack in the face, then I'd really appreciate it. I am working on part 2 of this video, so stay tuned till then. Thanks.